A very dramatic qualifying session in AmPro Bahrain. I missed out on pole by only 200ths of a second. I held pole from the second I set my lap time until Womack's hammered in a last second qualifying time that beat me narrowly. But nevertheless, I'm on the front row again. I've never been anywhere near pole position in my league racing ever until last week where I was 2/10 off Agassi. Today I was 200ths off Womack's, but nevertheless, the sandbags are off and away we go. It's been a great start for me, but an even better one by Ricciardo. He's on the outside. We're going 4 wide into a corner possibly and I have to leave space. I squeeze Agassi a little, but they get twitchy on the outside. There's Ricciardo and Agassi, and I capitalise that and I'm up to P2. But Womack has a massive advantage already and things are getting tight at the back as we head towards turn 4 and some cars going wide, and Plam from P5 qualifying, he's up to the podium positions. And all of a sudden I'm in the middle of a Bulgarian sandwich here in lap 1. I get very close to Womack here as I'm looking to challenge for the win. Today is my best chance I will ever have. My pace was superb in qualifying. I believe that I can get Womack. I've beat him numerous times in open lobbies at this track, but that's the least of my concerns. Lap 2, the lap after, Plam is all over the back of me. He's in my slipstream now. We are side by side heading to turn 4. Outbrakes me. Wonderful move by Plam around the outside, understeering to him, but thankfully no real damage caused to either of our racers. But here lap 4, I'm getting quicker in the race. My race pace was atrocious, but I was catching up to Plam, however. And here I'm gaining. Oh no, I smash him off and I feel extremely guilty for that. Really sorry for Plam. He was hoping for a podium at this track and I've ruined it all for him. I've lost a position as well to Agassi in the process. I cannot afford to be losing positions to time to guys like Agassi and Ricciardo who are quicker than me in terms of race pace, as Ricciardo now goes down the inside of me. DRS pass as well. So after promising qualifying, my best ever qualifying that promised for a win, this race has gone disastrously as I make my stop in lap 9. Some guys haven't pit ahead, so I'll probably be about P4, P5, but Agassi and Plam have done the undercut and it kind of has worked. Plam has got closer to me. Lap 10, Ben hasn't pit and I muscle my way down the inside. It's so important for me to stay with Ricciardo. I know he is so quick, especially on the prime tyres, and I have to make that move quick, and I have. Now, going to that triple or double left-hander, really tricky corner. Ricciardo gets a poor exit and I get a DRS pass with a great exit up the inside. We're side by side into this fast turn 11 in Bahrain, but I have the inside line and I make the pass. But just a lap later in the pit straight, steep hits, I get P3, but not for long, back down to P4, Ricciardo with an easy DRS pass on me. Lap 15 now as Agassi pits for option tyres and it's only lap 15. So I found out he's going on a 3-stop strategy, bold and interesting. And now lap 20, it's kind of time to come into my pits, but as I tried to get into the pits, down the penultimate straight, Womack's going side by side with me and it's a bit awkward. And lap 22, Agassi makes his final stop and I come out ahead of him. So all to play for. I'm battling for this podium position. I'm fighting hard. It's mine to lose now, but Agassi's on faster, fresher tyres. And down this back straight now, I'm defending, I'm choosing the inside line. It's really hard racing. It's Agassi lags ahead. Agassi gets a better run out of turn 11 and into turn 12 as he inches his way past. However, down the pit straight, I get DRS. His car's lagging everywhere. This is a bit tough, but I maneuver my way around the outside of turn 1, which will turn to the inside of turn 2. And it looks like I'm ahead. I'm inching ahead, but oh no, we collide. Perhaps I shut the door on him, but however, I was ahead. I was on the racing line. Very unfortunate there. But Plarman now is trying to capitalise on both of our struggles and battles, but he lags behind and he lags himself into a spin. Really unfortunate there. So at this moment, I am 7 seconds ahead of Plam, 8 seconds ahead of Plam and Agassi, but Ben crashes out and the safety car is deployed. All that hard work it's gone to waste. I mean, I didn't intend to crash out Agusti or Plan. It was just a racing incident, really. But yeah, the safety cars wiped it all out, and I choose to go into the pits for a final stop. I'm going to be on fresh tyres. I'm going to attack Agusti into the last 4 laps of the race. So yeah, very exciting stuff there. I had to pit because I wanted those fresher tyres to be able to attack Augusta. He's quicker and I need the advantage. I don't want it to be vice versa, where he is on the fresher tyres like in Australia. But here we go to the restart. But look at my speedometer. It's just going down for some reason. I'm accelerating, but nothing is happening. And as a result, Vinci gets a great speed. It must be a glitch in the game or something. And he flies down the inside in turn 1. He is into P4, a personal best P4 for Vinci. Maldonado into P4. But meanwhile, my struggles don't end there. I'm aiming for a podium, but I really have a massive setback heading into turn 4 now. I'm turning in and that is really unfortunate. Not intentional at all. I mean, yeah. Really disappointing. As you can see, my tires, my rear tires are completely lit up. I've got marble all over my tires, and yeah, as a result, oversteer happened at every corner. I spun. It was not worth it pitting anyway. I was hoping someone ahead had an incident, a crash, went wide, and that was exactly the case with Alessio. Also, Diego had a DSQ as well. This helped me recover P8, but it was far from the promise that showed in qualifying as I was aiming for the win. So with his competitors scoring little or no points, Womack extends his lead in the Drivers' Championship. Really unfortunate for me. I could have been up to P2, which would have been incredible, really, considering I'm nowhere in my other league. Lotus extend their lead in the constructors. Red Bull, the big winners of the Bahrain race, Force India slipping down to P3. So all in all, really disappointing result. However, a really entertaining and drama-filled and enjoyable race nonetheless.